Hello? Okay. Hi everyone, thanks again for giving me the opportunity to present also this paper. I will describe you this project, and in particular will focus on the framework we implemented and the output of this framework that we are producing right now. Some background information. CREAMARE, with this long title, Linking Creativity, Culture and Media Technologies in the Transnational Co-Production of Digital Interactive Products for the Communication of Maritime and Underwater Cultural Heritage, is a project co-funded by the European Union through the Creative Europe program, and in particular through this CREACult 2021 cooperation call. The duration of the project is 36 months. We started in June 2022, and we are going to have the last leg of the project finish in May 2025. This is the total budget. The requested EU contribution is something like 1 million euros. We have 7 partners from 5 different countries. And in particular, we have the University of Cadiz and its Nautical and Underwater Archaeological Research Group. Then we have 3D Research, which is the coordinator. We have the Italian Ministry of Culture, and in particular the Italian Superintendency for the Underwater Cultural Heritage. Then we have a cultural and creative industry from Croatia, Novena. Progressione, which is an artistic hub from Hungary. Finally, Pragma IoT, a spin-off of CERT for focusing on IT and IoT from Greece, and Atlantis, you all know, as a business-oriented partner from Greece. The main objective of the project is to create a transnational and cross-sectoral collaboration framework in which cultural institutions, scientific and research bodies, creative professionals and technology experts can co-produce cultural and creative applications and also media digital products that can be aimed to communicate, disseminate and promote cultural heritage in general. Then we focused on underwater cultural heritage. So these products can be used to raise awareness about underwater cultural heritage, and also to raise awareness about relevant social problems like marine pollution, climate change, and other environmental threats. So basically the framework we developed work like this. We have these actors right on the left. So we can have a cooperation between cultural and creative industries, creative professionals and cultural institutions. They can work together under this cooperation framework, and using also some IT tools that can, let's say, can foster collaboration and communication, and to produce outputs that are mainly digital products addressed to what I said before. So we can have CC applications, so creative and cultural and creative applications like serious game, augmented and virtual reality applications, and media contents like videos, audio, panoramas, and storytelling content. So we have 3 main pillars. The first one is the collaboration framework, which provides a holistic approach, holistic cross-sectoral model that is based on participatory approach that can be used to involve creative professionals to co-produce, as I said, this kind of applications and results. And the actors can be, let's say, engaged through specific open calls that have been published during the project. Then we have training and capacity building, in which we started a capacity building program both for cultural institutions that have been involved in the project, and also for creative professionals through a remote mentoring and a residency program we'll see later on. And finally, we have the serious game development and sustainability. So the serious game is the output that we decided to develop to test the cooperation framework. So basically we selected the cultural institutions external to the project and creative professionals that work together and with the technology experts inside the project consortium to produce this serious game as an exercise to test this framework, as I said. So how we are reaching our goals? As I said, we have this collaborative framework, we have this web platform that is used for fostering collaboration. The serious game is under development. We selected 6 plus one creative professionals through the open call. One because it was, let's say, it joined us remotely the various programs we implemented. Then we have also selected 7 cultural institutions. We implemented the online and on-site training activities, and we want to reach a worldwide audience of more than 50,000 people. And especially we put the KPI of 50,000 downloads. That's a bit crazy, but let's hope to achieve this. So the collaboration framework is composed of a participatory co-production environment, a creative network coordination, the experimental communication, and the creative resources. So basically, all these, there are a lot of methodologies and rules to, let's say, manage the collaboration between different worlds that are creative, the creative world and cultural world, and also the technological world. So we try to, with this collaboration framework, to manage all these skills together to produce what we have in mind. As I said, it's a serious game in this case, but it can be any kind of media product. We published an open call to select external cultural institutions that would like to participate first in the training program and then to have one of their underwater sites included into the serious game. We received a lot of application, like 20 to 24 sites. So at least 10, 12 institutions applied to the program. Each institution could apply for 3 underwater sites. We selected one from them. And at the end of the day, we will include in the serious game 9 underwater cultural sites in the Mediterranean basin or related to the Mediterranean area. So we have a site in Spain, 2 in Italy, 1 in Croatia, 1 in Montenegro, 1 in Greece, 1 in Bulgaria, and finally 1 in Israel and 1 in Egypt. So we selected also all the cultural institutions participated to the training program. It was remotely, and also we had on-site training. We implemented the on-site training in Spain, Italy, Montenegro, and Bulgaria. And we also hosted the other institutions, so some members from the other institution could join this program. So this is the list of the site underwater sites that at the end of the day will be inside integrated into the serious game. As you can see here, you can see the Pharos, the Alexandria Lighthouse. We saw yesterday a presentation about it. The Rhodian Harbour of Caesarea, the Udovica shipwreck, Letavica, Torre Santa Sabina 1, Tiani, Christoforos, Lombardo, and La Cannoniera. You can see here both the type of the site and also the institution who applied for presenting this site. So some pictures here just to show you how these sites will appear on the serious game. This is the lighthouse of Alexandria in Pharos. This is just one picture. This is the 3D model we had to build from scratch, starting from the information they shared with us. And this is an hypothetical reconstruction of the Pharos, how it appeared in the past. So, going further, this is the Sebastos Harbour at Caesarea, Israel. Here, for example, we had another issue because we planned at the beginning to have one of the on-site trainings there, but as you can imagine, due to the conflict that started last year, we didn't manage to go there. So this is a 3D model representation of the site. These are some other pictures from the other sites, like the Tiani here, the Letavizza, the Lombardo shipwreck, and also some objects and the 3D representation from the La Canoniera in Spain. These are some pictures of the training and capacity building. As I said, we addressed this on-site training especially, but also the online training, to the digitization of underwater assets. So what we did is the implementation of a 5 to 7 days program in each of these locations. And let's say the final exercise was to digitize the site that would be integrated into the series game. So we implemented it in Spain, in the Algeciras Bay, in Tremiti Island in Italy, in Montenegro, in Herzegovina, and in Bulgaria, in Essaouira. Another open call has been published to involve in the project the 6 creative professionals, and they were selected to help us in the design and the implementation of the serious game. So at the end of the day, we selected 2 3D artists, 3 level designers, and 1 sound designers, among 76 applicants to this call. They've been involved in an online remote mentoring program and also a creative residency in Cosenza. In these 7 days, we started from the plot of the game we already implemented within the consortium, and we discussed it again, we finalized it, we started to discuss all the mechanics, the game flow, the storytelling that have been implemented into the serious game. So it was a very useful week in which all together tried to address all the challenges of this kind of, let's say, product we would like to implement. And finally, we can go to the serious game. Code name up to now is CREAMARE the game. As you can see, this is a promo art on the right that should represent which is the main, let's say, idea of this game. In general, players will dive into high realistic 3D digital replica of the 9 underwater sites we already saw. And while they are exploring the underwater world, they will, let's say, carry out some tasks, some challenges that are related mainly to, let's say, cultural and environmental sectors. So there is a mutant creature, that is this one, like the warm dog that is hunting the Mediterranean Sea now. But it's mutant, so it's a giant monster that you have to defeat without not pushing it or punching it, but solving these kind of challenges. Because we want to pass some messages. The first message is that underwater cultural heritage must be preserved even in situ. And we have to fight environmental threats like oil spills or ghost nets or illegal fishing and so on. Very quickly, I will show you the synopsis. So the player starts visiting a museum, the museum you can see in these pictures. So he wants to attend this new exhibition. This is, let's say, a temporary exhibition in which all the artifacts and findings from these 9 sites are showcased in that moment. But at a certain point, the monster will appear. It's a monster from the future. And it will, let's say, hunt all the museum and all the sites connected through portals, let's say. There are some obviously fictional elements. So a drone from the future will come, and it will be your buddy, your companion, and they will guide you exploring all these sites and solving these challenges in each of the sites to defeat the monster. So in this scheme, I will this is what I explained before. So you start with the museum start having all these, let's say, tentacles around. So you have to run, you have to go to your research vessel, and as soon as you reach each site, you will see the site, first of all, hunted by the monster, so with also marine pollution and so on. As soon as you finish let's say the environmental tasks, like freeing some of the animals that are trapped in ghost nets and so on, you will clean the site. You will have also to take some samples of the monster, and after that you will, let's say, defeat the monster. It will disappear, and you can enjoy the site as it appears now. Finally, you should place the artifacts that are now in the museum back on the original site to, let's say, close these portals that the monster created. And these are some you have to repeat these tasks in all the sites. These are some screenshots. You can see here the surface environment, some pictures of the underwater environment, and also here you should see the ship, the Christopher's shipwreck. You can see also the demo in the other room if you want. Finally, so it is a first-person adventure game, which is based also on storytelling. Storytelling will be important because we want to pass some messages and some concepts to the players. It is addressed to players, so we want to reach the players' market, let's say. It's very difficult because we went also, and I show you, to some fairs related to players. Players have not, let's say, serious, let's say, needs. They want to enjoy the games. So, let's say, the challenge here is to try to balance the serious part with the gaming part, to try to be, let's say, as more accommodating to their needs as possible. The release dates, we are planning to release a beta version at the end of 2024 and the gold version early 2025, and it will be for personal computers. We are already on Steam. You can wishlist us. Steam is one of the most important platforms for games all over the world. So the plan is to have to be here and to release here the game. We are also active on socials like Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Discord is very popular from among players all over the world. And we are also implementing some dissemination activities to promote the project, like in the European Maritime Day in Denmark, and to promote the game. We have been invited from the Creative Europe Media. They have a stand there, and we have invited to have, let's say, a showcase of the game in called in Germany at the Gamescom. The Gamescom is one of the most important, of the three most important fairs for video games all over the world. We discovered there that there is, let's say, there were like 300,000 people in those days, and you know, there are a lot of games, so we are trying to go in to go in a market that is very, very full of competitors, but maybe the uniqueness that the underwater cultural heritage is the unique selling point that we can try to push to reach more people as we could. And if there is time, we can show the gameplay trailer is 2 minutes, or otherwise you can come on the demo room and see the trailer.
Can we see? Do you agree? Yes. Yes, thank you, Mark.